Hello everyone, this is Prof Mobius, and today I'm going to demonstrate the new stuff I added to Jabba. So mostly of it you already seen on some silent video I posted earlier, but there are like some new nice additions. So first of all, we are going to see what I added to the Redstone upgrade. So we are going to need some barrels and a bit of redstone. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. So before you could only get a signal, redstone signal, when the barrel was full. So what I changed is now you put. So I also changed a bit the sprite for it. So now if I get okay. If I get some cobblestone and I put it in like this, when it's full, like before, it's going to emit redstone. Now, if we take a hammer and we look at the side, we can see that it's set up on barrel full. If we right-click the side when not sneaking, it's going to set it to when empty. So now if we remove everything from the barrel, yeah, take a bit of time. Here we go. We can see that when the barrel is empty, it's going to emit. And the next mode is proportional. So now the content of the emission is going to be proportional to the amount of elements inside the barrel. So let's say, for example, I take redstone and I put it up to the way here, and I put one stack in it. It's going to emit on the first one, and as I put more and more stack. Yeah, I did put a bit too much at once. It's going to reduce the redstone signal. So it's proportional to the maximum number of stacks. So if I put a storage upgrade, it's going to remove the redstone signal and reduce it, as you can see, and more as I put more and more storage upgrades. Okay, so that's the first addition. So it should allow to use the barrels for more interesting stuff than just when full. You also have a small change on the facade, as you can see on the front side. As you can see, the display is now here. You are going to have the core upgrades, here the structural upgrades, and here the storage upgrades. And the color of the text depends on what barrel you are using. So if the barrel is darker, you get white on dark, and if it's lighter, you get dark on light, which is something really nice because it was nearly impossible to read anything on an obsidian barrel. So now if you go to the obsidian upgrade, where is it? Here it is, and you put something inside the barrel, it's clearly you can clearly read it. Next addition, which is way more interesting than what I just did, is what I've been working over the last few days, and it's the Bspace upgrade. So to use the Bspace upgrade, as you can see, you need at least, well, for now, 2 slots. I might bump it to 4 at some point, I will see. You need a barrel, so you need at least capacity 2 level of structural upgrade, and you need a Bspace tonic fork. The way it works is quite easy. You put 2 barrels close to each other. You will need a dolly too. You apply the structural upgrades, Bspace upgrades. Here we go. Now you can put things inside the barrels. So let's grab yeah, redstone, good. Some redstone. Here you go, and in this one we are going to put some barrels here. So as you can see, both are containing different stuff. Now if I use the tuning fork on the first barrel, it's going to be to start to resonate, and it's going to resonate for about 30 seconds. So you have 30 seconds to find another barrel with Bspace upgrade, and oh yeah, you can't do it if the barrel is full, so you need to remove the content. And now if I use it on it, both barrels are like linked together. And now it's going to do exactly what you would expect. So if I punch this barrel, it's going to reduce this one, and if I put things in this barrel, it's going to affect the other barrel too. So after that, you just have to take a dolly, and you go to the place you want to extract stuff or anything. And now you have two barrels, which are sharing exactly the same content, as you can see. And it's not limited to two barrels. If I put, let's say, a third barrel here, and I take my tuning fork and I do this one and this one, now we have three barrels which are linked together. So you can move one and etc. To be able to make barrel compatible with the Bspace interface, so you have some pre-requirement. So first of all, you need to have both barrels at the same structural. Oh yeah, you need Bspace upgrade in each, and you can't make two barrels resonate if they don't have like the same structural upgrade, because they can't resonate if they are not like they don't have the same structure. Here you go. So let's put it back, and the same way, you need to have the same amount of storage upgrade, or it's not going to be able to find a common frequency. And once two barrels are synchronized together, for example here, so let's say this one, oh yeah, considered I change. So let's say this one and this one. Now you can't apply upgrades anymore, and you can't apply you can't apply upgrades like storage upgrades. For example, on this one, you can't apply structural and storage upgrades anymore. And I think that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy this nice new feature. And I should release this this version of the mod pretty soon. Now it's only a few stuff I need to fix around the board and some bug checking, and it will be ready. So thank you, and cheers!